in the fantasy football season. Sometimes players come, sometimes players go. Sometimes it's due to injury, other times it's just off and on production. But we have a player coming back to us who showed some production, got hurt, is now on the waiver wire, that if you're interested in, you can pick him up tonight on your waiver wire claim and have an extra running back for your roster. And this guy might be productive for you, or at least get some touches going forward. And that is exciting news depending on where you're at right now. If you're needing a running back, just about any running back getting touches is what you need. If you're a top tier team, you just need a running back that scores points. This running back is probably at least going to get touches, and I'm talking about Chuba Hubbard. He participated in full practice today. I know Deontay Foreman's been looking good, but there is room for him to get touches. He has proven it before. He has proven to be productive. Initially proclaimed the starter before all this happened, and then got hurt. So there is some upside here. Had 15.3 PPR fantasy points against Tampa Bay in Week 7 with 9 carries, 63 yards, with 2 catches, 10 yards, rushing a touchdown. So there was some production here. And the thing is, when Carolina's trailing, we know that they're not going to use Deontay Foreman. We saw that last week. What are they going to do? They're going to open up the passing game a little bit more. This is where Chuba Hubbard can step in. This is where he can light up the fantasy football scoreboard, getting a couple extra targets, getting a couple extra catches, may lead to more yards, may lead to more PPR fantasy points. Projected to get some workload here going forward once he starts getting transition from this injury. Things are starting to look good. Remember last year, he held down the fort pretty well, rushing for 612 yards, catching 25 balls for 174 yards, 6 total touchdowns off 37 targets. This guy can be productive, and he can get it done. He's good enough to hold it down. He's proven that. Both him and Foreman, they had very similar trajectories last season. Now they're mated together on the same team. I look at this as a Thunder Lightning scenario. Like I've been saying all along, I like both backs for what they are. I don't think they're studs, but I think they're both very, very good. Both of these running backs, for what it's worth, had a 2,000-yard rushing season in college. That is rare, and you got them both on the same team. Foreman at Texas and Chuba at Oklahoma State. Everybody was excited about Chuba during his early days in college. A lot of people was drafting him in like the first and second round of Devy drafts back then. His athletic profile is pretty decent. Ran a 4.56 40-yard dash at 208 pounds, 50th percentile size-adjusted speed score, good enough to get it done. But that was when he was coming back from like injuries from college. Looked a little slower then, but he's running with a little bit more pop now. So imagine his percentile might be even a little higher now. So you have to give that a grain of salt. Him and Deontay Foreman, I think, is a good combo for the Panthers, for a running back core, for a unit. It is definitely a downgrade from Christian McCaffrey. That is for sure. But just about everything in the league is a downgrade from Christian and McCaffrey. But for a cheap unit here, this is a good 1-2 duo, and I wouldn't mind having either one of them on the back end of my roster. When it comes to a stash play, these are two good stashes to have. Chuba's really good in a deep league. If you're in a 12-man league, you got a spot open, you need a running back, and you need the guaranteed touches for the short term now, Chuba's a guy to look at. He's rostered in 47% of leagues on Sleeper, so he's well on waivers in more than 50% of leagues, especially on ESPN and Yahoo and those formats. Go ahead and pick him up if you're looking for a running back that's getting touches, because he will get touches guaranteed. I'm not guaranteeing your production. I don't give you guarantees. I give you these waiver wire stashes and pickups on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it's a la carte style. You look for the players you like, get some info, you make your own decision, but I can tell you he's going to get touches that could lead to fantasy points. And I'm telling you, when the game script goes sour and they have to throw the ball, Chuba's going to have some upside here when it comes to targets in the passing game. He's also explosive. He's good in his own right. Foreman's good in his own right as well. I like them both, and they're going to feed off each other like I've been saying this whole time. And you saw that in the start. They were feeding off each other to begin with. So that's just how it's going to work with these two. Because you got two good running backs. These are two decent running backs on the same team who can chip away at the production. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you trying to scoop them up? Or is there another stash that you're after? Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I'm just here to help you out. I'm here to help you out with waivers. I'm here to help with stashes. I'm here to help with trades. I'm here to help with everything. That's why I'm dropping all kinds of videos every day. Also, click this video right here. If you need a wide receiver to pick up this week, I'm here to help you. But I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with the channel, and I'll catch you on the next video.